everybody, or I should say boys and girls and everybody else. Hi, welcome to tonight's ASMR video, which is a Let's Get Personal video. These are kind of my videos where I am in my pajamas and my little night dress, and we kind of make it a little bit more personal. I'll tell you a little bit more about my day, what's been going on, and we're going to do some creating some dreams, positive affirmations, some gentle touch sequences, some guessing the sounds and things, just more personal rather than role play. So I think it's nice to kind of switch between the two to get that real nice role play, but also to just be able to just be real and help you relax with just good old me, good old Lauren. So I hope you are doing well. I hope you've been up to something fun or had a good week. I have been busy as usual, but it's been good. I started the week by going to see June in the cinema on Monday night, and I went to Wagamama's first for dinner, and I never have done that before on a Monday. I've never been to the cinema on a Monday. I always feel like a Monday is, you're back to work, start of the working week, and it can be a little bit rubbish, right? Mondays are not always the best, but I have to say I really enjoyed doing that. It gave something to look forward to on the Monday, and actually it was really busy, so there was a lot of other people in Wagamama's as well, which I love Wagamama's, by the way. I just love their food. It's just so good, and I like that it all comes out at different times. They don't do like starters, mains, desserts. Everything just comes as soon as it's ready. That style of food, I love it. So it's like really casual, really nice. I had like chicken gyozas, and my main, it was like this rice bowl thing, and it was just so good. And yeah, then the cinema was fun, so I really enjoyed Dune Part 1. So this was Dune Part 2. It's a hard one for me. I love sci-fi. I like that kind of movie is my cup of tea. They got to a point where I did look at my watch to see what the time was, and I still had like an hour and a half to go of the movie at that point, because it is quite long, and then it really picked up after that. But normally I'm not one to look at the time when a movie's on, so there was a little bit of that, but yeah, it's definitely worth a watch to go and see. I found some of it quite funny, and actually, for those who don't know, it's like based on this planet, and there's this like huge part of it is just desert, and they all kind of fight over harvesting this spice. But anyway, in the desert are these massive worm creature things. They're huge giants. You've got to be really careful making sounds because the worms will come and eat you. But the people of the desert have learned how to actually ride the worms. So I came out the cinema like, I really want to be able to ride a worm. It was so cool, so badass. So that's what I took away from it. But yeah, I really enjoyed that change to this schedule. So I recommend going to the cinema or for food on a Monday night. It was good, very good. But yeah, that's the main highlight of my week. I have been back swimming. I'm now going twice a week, because I actually really enjoy that form of cardio. I just running. I have tried my best for so long with running, and I just don't enjoy it anymore, and it really hurts my knees. So So yeah, I've been swimming. So doing 60 lengths, a breaststroke without my hair under the water, twice a week, and then gym other days of the week. So that is going well so far. So if you are somebody that's like, I need to get back to fitness, but I don't really fancy the gym, I don't really fancy running, try swimming. And like, just take breaks if you can't do, like, don't think about going and doing 60 lengths. I worked my way up to that, and I still take a break after 30 lengths. I take a little break and then I do another 30. So I definitely recommend going. I think when I first did it, I would do it in like 5s. So I think I would start with like 30 lengths and I would take a break every 5, just until you get your kind of stamina up with swimming. And then you can do more and more and less breaks. And it's a really fun way to do it, cardio. So yeah, so that's that. Sorry, I'm like rambling on. So what I wanted to do to start with today is I wanted to create a little dream. I like creating dreams for you guys. I'm gonna move that over there and come a little bit close. So, you know, the days are getting lighter and longer. So I wanted to just share with you a little dream of my walks through the countryside of Scotland. Okay, so just close your eyes. Okay. So you can hear the crunch of gravel underneath your feet as you take a step and then another step, walking through the of my Reiki stones here. They are building up. Basically, I had like a peach and moonstone bracelet just because I liked the idea of it, and it broke, so I have loads of tiny little bead-sized peach and moonstone. So yeah, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a classic touch sequence, but I'm gonna do it for happiness. I really want you guys to be happy and to feel the happiness. I've heard quite a few really bad stories this week of, situations that have happened to friends of friends, and I feel sometimes when you hear these stories, you think, oh my goodness, the tiny, tiny, tiny little issues or problems that you might face are nothing compared to these really horrible situations that can happen. And it makes you feel so grateful for what you have in life. And so I am definitely very happy, and I want to spread the happiness to you. And that's not to say I don't have my fair share of little problems, but we don't always have to let them affect our day to day. And they're little, so I'm going to use some of this citrine. I just love this stone, it just is pretty. And we're going to use this on you today. I love yellow, it just makes you feel of happiness. So I just feel of happiness. It makes sure it reminds me of happiness. Honestly, my English language, sometimes it comes like my mouth is terrible. My brain just doesn't compute language very well. I think I have some form of like verbal dyslexia. I can write no problem, but when I speak, for some reason, I pronounce things wrong. What I want to say doesn't come out the way it should. So I don't know what you call that. And I also have a delay in what I hear, like before I can process it. So somebody might say something to me and I can hear them, but I don't know what they've said because I then have a delay and I don't get what they said for like 10 seconds. So if anybody else has got that, let me know. Or if you know what that is. I've always been that way. Anyway, right, we're gonna pop these on yourself. I'm gonna set these in your heart chakra because I'll put one in your heart chakra and I'll do one up here in your third eye. There we go. Perfect. And we're gonna just channel that energy from those stones, and we're just gonna hopefully make you feel nice and happy. So to do the touch sequence, we are going to touch your eyes, your ears, your nose, your throat, and your heart. Okay, so eyes, ears, nose, throat, and heart. And we're gonna do it 3 times. So just close your eyes. Just go with the flow. Imagine that you're just immersed in your own energy bubble, and we're just gonna move the energy and balance your chakras, okay? Alright. Touch your eyes. Touch your ears. Touch your nose. Touch your throat. And touch your heart. Okay. And again. Whew. Touch your eyes. Touch your ears. Touch this is cute. Sleepy box. This is some sleepy literacy characters. Literary characters. Okay. So, writers have always been interested in the world of sleep. Here are a few famous literacy characters from their pages. So you've got Sleeping Beauty. In the fairy tale popularized by the brothers Grimm, the parents of a princess are told their daughter will die when she pricks her finger. They rid their kingdom of sharp objects, but in vain. The princess pricks her finger, but instead of dying, she falls into a deep enchanted sleep. She's eventually awoken by the kiss of a handsome prince. You have the Dormouse in Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. So in Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventure in Wonderland, the Dormouse is always falling asleep. This keeps him out of most of the tea party conversations, and the other characters frequently poke him. The Mad Hatter even pours hot tea on his nose in a bid to wake him up. You've got R.I.P. Rip Van Winkle. He drinks a strange liqueur and sleeps for 20 years. He wakes with a long beard, having slept through the American Revolution, and finds a country he no longer recognises. Then you've got Ebenezer Scrooge in The Christmas Carol. Of course, you remember he's very miserable and is trying to sleep on Christmas Eve when he's visited by the ghosts of his former business partner and the spirits of Christmas past, present, and yet to come. Through these apparitions, he wakes up full of generosity, having learned the true spirit of Christmas. Then you've got Sarah in The House of Sleep. She's a narcoleptic and Terry is an insomniac. The plot centres on a sleep clinic where the crazed Dr. Dudden sees sleep as a disease that must be eradicated. You've got Joe in The Pickwick Papers, where obesity hypoventilation syndrome is a condition related to sleep apnea. And it was first called the Pickwickian syndrome. So it's named after Joe the fat boy in The Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. Joe has the symptoms of the condition, such as falling asleep in the middle of tasks. And finally, you've got Bertie Wooster. He's a famous late riser in P.G. Wodehouse's Jeeves and Wooster books. When woken early by Jeeves, Bertie asks 9:10, is the building on fire? And there we have it. Sleepy characters. I recognise them all up until A Christmas Carol, the ones after. No idea. Okay, so I did think it would be fun to do guess the trigger. Now there's some triggers that you may know if you've watched previous videos of mine, and there's some that are new. So I'm going to start with a new trigger just now, and I want you to see if you can guess what it is, okay? So I'm basically just going to make sounds with it outside of your view. Outside of your view, outside of your vision. Honestly, my brain is not working today. Any idea what this is? Okay, it is a dream catcher. Did anybody guess that? It's got like a little crystal in the middle. It's quite cute. I found it in a little box I had sitting in my ASMR storage cupboard that I think came with lots of little bits and bobs. I'm going to do another new trigger now and see if you can guess what this is. And don't need to guess exactly what it is, just if you get anywhere close. What do you think that is? I can hear one of the dogs outside the door, like gurning, because it wants that in. What do you think that was? It is a little bag of dried roses, but if you got like dried flowers or like dried leaves or something, I'll give you it. Okay. You should get this one. What is this? I'm just showing you this. I can hear her. I think it's Lindy. She's gurning outside the door. Yeah, sorry, this is the pen. Okay. I don't know if I should let her in to say hello. No, I won't, because she'll be loud. Okay, what is this one? Any idea? This is the bottle cleaner, the bottle brush. Okay, you should know this one. What is this? Is this little pipe cleaner thing? You guys have definitely heard that lots of times. Okay, final one. What is this? Any idea? It is a feather. Yay. Alright. Now I want you to close your eyes. I'm going to gently stroke your hair. And I'm going to send you to sleep with positive affirmations, okay? So just close your eyes. You are amazing. You deserve to be happy. You are special, sweet. You're kind with a good heart. You're loving and you're loved, and you deserve to be loved. And you should love yourself because you are amazing. You're really good company. You're cared for. And you are appreciated. You are appreciated so very much. Everything